How we doing, guys? And it's finished. Arsenal 1, Brighton 1, and that was one of the most inept, inadequate and disgusting referee performances I have had the displeasure of watching. I have had enough. I am sick to the back teeth of having to constantly talk about officials. They are terrible. When are we actually going to address this situation in this country and how inadequate our referees are? How inept they are? How they should never, ever be officiating any level of football, right down into non-league to Premier League. They are corrupt. They're absolutely inept and it's disgusting, and I've had enough of it and I'm sick to the back teeth of it. You can sit there and say whatever you want about this performance today if you're not an Arsenal fan and you want to sit there and try to say this is deserved, that's deserved, or anything else. That was one of the most one-sided and most disgusting performances by a match official. All game, Brighton kicking players, doing things. João Pedro in the first half, kicking the ball away. What did you think the referee did? Absolutely nothing. What about the tackle on Martin Odegaard that actually ended up making him play the way that he did throughout the game because he was limping everywhere? What about that? Not a thing. I haven't got a problem with Declan Rice's first yellow card. You're telling me that it's a second yellow card and a red? Are you taking the fucking piss? That is never in a million years. You're trying to sit there and say he's kicked the ball away. Let me just explain something for you. For all of you that are fucking thick and you don't actually understand. Because the PGMOL have come out, PGMOL, whatever the fucking name is, more like CORRUPT, corrupt. They've come out and they say it's delaying the restart of the game. How can you restart the game when the ball was fucking moving? You fools! He's got the tiniest little tap on the ball. It's barely moved and you're giving him a second yellow card. Are you taking the piss? Ali McCoy summed it up perfectly when he said that the Brighton player knew exactly what he was doing. He rolled it in front of Declan Rice. There's nobody that he's playing it to. He's literally played for this, and the referee, hook, line and sinker, has fell for it. Chris Kavanagh, absolute inept, useless, spineless, cheating ref. Wanker, absolute rubbish. All game, touch a Brighton player, foul, yellow card, foul, yellow card. Brighton, do whatever you want. That's all right, do whatever. Don't matter. What an absolute piss take. So we get to the game. Started off so well. First 20 minutes or so. And then the Brighton tactics started. Slowing the game down. Wanted to, upset, our rhythm and whatever. Cool. That's fine. That's what teams will do. You've got to be able to manage it. You've got to be able to deal with it. We go and score a really good goal before half time. Lewis Dunk get absolutely bodied by Bukayo Saka. And we go in at half-time 1-0. And you're thinking, absolutely fine. Within 5 minutes of the second half, Declan Rice has now got a second yellow card and a red. And the consequences of that moving forward is that he's now suspended for the Tottenham game. Because of an inept, fucking cheating wanker of a referee. Useless. Look at his face half the time when he's walking around the pitch. Fucking dreadful. Dreadful. And then, obviously going down to 10 men, you've got to try and regroup and you've got to try and get through that little moment. And the most annoying part about us conceding the goal that we did is that first and foremost, Gabriel had got there across his man to win the ball and he needs to clean him out. If that's William Saliba, that ball's gone. It's won. Shot gets away, Raya can only parry it, and Pedro scores the rebound. And what's so frustrating is that at that exact moment, we're actually making a substitution. We're actually trying to bring Calafiori on and reshuffle things and solidify the defence and everything. So it just happened a minute too late. And then after that, there weren't no real big chances for Brighton. You know, it was like they huffed and puffed and kind of got into some areas outside the box, and they got some corners, and there was one incident where they had a shot and a lucky ricochet fell into the path of their player, and he had another shot and Rare was able to react quick to save that. But there was no real clear-cut chance for Brighton. If anything, it was us that had the clear-cut chances. It was us that had the opportunities to win the game. Kai Havertz, I think that kind of maybe sums him up a little bit, the chance that he had. Unbelievable control, unbelievable ability to get in front of his man and go one-on-one with the keeper. And then the finish lets him down. And then the same player gets down that right-hand side, brilliant move, brilliant pass into Saka. And I feel he's just stretching a little bit and he's unable to get to the ball. And yeah, that was another big chance. But they were just big chances. And I'm so frustrated with that. And it's like I said, in the context of the game and because of what the referee did, you kind of have to look at it and say, okay, it's, you know, a point gained rather than 2 points dropped. If you finish that game 11v11 and it's 1-1, then these are the kind of games where you could go, that's 2 points dropped. You need to be winning your home games, etc. But given the context, like I'm explaining, it's just not, you know, something that we could have really had any bearing over or do much about. It's frustrating because it should never have happened. It should never have been a red card. Don't even get me started again. And it's just, yeah, because we had those two real big chances. But just again, it's just another referee who, you know, is inept and incapable of officiating. And it seems to be one of the only professions in the world where you can be shit at your job and you get promotion and pay rises and you will never get sacked. Tell me I'm wrong. It doesn't matter what you do for a living, whether you've got, you know, a really big job as a director or whatever it might be, or you work in a supermarket, or if you are shit at your job, you will get sacked. Am I lying? No, you will get sacked. But referees, you can be shit and you can get promotion, you can get a pay rise. It's all great, lovely. So a little bit of advice for all of you out there that may be looking for work. Go and be a referee, because you can be as shit as you want to be and you will never lose your job and you will get loads of money for it. So there's a little bit of life advice for you. Go and be a referee if you never want to be sacked and you want to be fucking useless at your job, because it doesn't matter. What a load of absolute dog shit. So frustrating. But like I said, I want to try and look at the positive, which is it's a point. Given the context, it's 45 minutes basically with 10 men. I'm so annoyed because Rice is going to be missing the Spurs game now. So the knock-on effect of it, I don't think you can even appeal a second yellow card red. I think it's a straight red. That's another stupid rule as well, isn't it? Like, come on, man. Who makes these rules up? I'm just so frustrated with that. You just want to win every game, don't you? But it is what it is at the end of the day. So, listen, if you're new around here, hit the subscribe button. Smash a like on this video. And I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.